Howdy folks, Pawpaw here, and I got my best buddy Jackson here with me today too.
Hi.
Howdy buddy, what are we going to be doing today?
A Dabbsson 2000L power station.
Yep.
That has a solar panel.
Solar panel, that was really good, sir. We have today in these boxes a Dabbsson 2000L power station, portable power station, and look at that. 5-year warranty right on it, right there, sir. And along with it in this bigger box, a Dabbsson portable solar panel. Yes, sir. One of these unfolding ones. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Yep, but go. All right. Well, I'm gonna get this gigantuous box behind here out of the way temporarily. Let's do that. You want to?
Bye bye.
Bye bye box. Get that out of the way.
This is big too.
It's big. We're gonna get it out of the box.
It's big.
I'm sure it's going to be packaged good just like the other one was. Alright. I do the cutting. You do all the joking. You want to?
Yes.
Alrighty. Here we go. What we got on top? They gave us a gift right on top here. Ugh, man. This looks like it could be something. What do you think? Like a cord? You guessing cord? I'm guessing cords. Let's see if it's got a power cord in here. Hold on now. Don't get all grabsy. Yep, look at that. We got, first of all, we got this power cord, which will be plugged directly into the unit because the power supply charger is built right in, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. You got that one to play with for a moment. And they give us our car charger cord. Yep. So that's what's in the little box. Let's put that off to the side. Actually, let's just put it right back in there for now. That way it don't get lost. We're just going through the boxes and looking at it for now.
Whoa. That's
good enough. Set her over there, sir. Come on, man. There we go. Holding up progress. What's this thing? What do you see here?
Instructions.
That's instruction manual. What do we do with instructions? Get rid. Well, yeah, we're not going to this time. This thing's too complicated for my old mind. I am old, you know. So we're going to have to look at it. If I could get it open, all kinds of languages. What language you want to speak today? Habla español? No? Okay, we won't do that then. We'll keep it in English for now. All right, and I got a hat for you, sir. A brand new hat. Yep, you can be a Minecraft blockhead today. Are you going to be Steve?
Yeah.
Steve from Minecraft? Okay. Got that out. And an extra bag. We already used that. And, oh, look at that little doily they put over top of it. And let's see if I can lift this. Yikes! We got her! Now I gotta get this box out of the way. How am I gonna do that? I did it because this thing only weighs, for as powerful as it is, what does this weigh, Jax? Remember? 41.058 pounds. Exactly. 41 pounds-ish is what this weighs, guys. Sorry, I don't know the kilograms. It's in the instruction book. Let's go over the instruction book here a little bit. You want to? Yep. Ooh, push it back a little. Let's go to the El Manual. You want to? Yep. Let's go through it. And usually on page numero uno is the specifications. There they are. Well, you can't read it all. Read that one for now, sir. Let me start with general one here. We already know the net weight because I got it exactly right, but I guess I do know the kilograms now. It's 18.6 kilograms equals 41.0058 pounds, if my memory serves me. Now, the dimensions are in millimeter, but I'm going to guesstimate this too. About 18.5 inches by 11 inches tall by about 8 inches wide, it said. That's what these things say right here, these specifications. Yeah, right there, sir. See? Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Now, what's the capacity? How big a battery is in this? Is this a LiPo 4? It is a LiPo 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it is 2,048 watt hours worth. Basically a 40 amp hour battery, right? It says 51.24 volts. Volts? What's a vert? Is this verts or volts we're working with today? 40 amp hours. And it supports Wi-Fi 2.4 gigs, and it also supports Bluetooth. And oh man, look at all the certifications, guys. ETL, FCC, PSE, and we Good thing we already went to the bathroom. ROHS and Tele-C. Yep. Now our output ports. We got 6 of these of them, and we got 3 of them that don't have grounds, and 3 of them that do have grounds. Sir, can you see that too? Here, let me pull you around here some, so you can now you can get your mitts right in there with me. But don't put anything in any big holes because that you get shocked. We don't want to do that. So, what's the difference here? That turns it on. We don't do it yet. Come on, man, wait. Okay, we got 3 of these that's got a little extra hole. Looks like a face that's sad, don't it? These are grounded. And these just little eyeball guys right here are ungrounded. But they're all AC ports. And this is connected to what? A pure sine wave
inverter.
You got it, sir. And it's 2200 watts nominal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Peaks at 4400, I believe.
Well, this turns on.
Peaks surges at 4400 and has this special technology in it, which I can't remember. We'll find it here in a minute. That allows it to run 3300 watts as well.
I thought this turns on.
Don't do it yet. Not yet. Hold on, sir. We're not ready to turn it on yet. We're still going over the specs. But yes, this thing, I have seen it in several videos already, you guys. This thing's been out in many videos already with people a lot more qualified than us, right?
Yeah.
We basically just buy these things because we want to use them. I didn't buy this when they actually give it to me to do a review of. But I wouldn't have took it if we didn't need it, right?
Yeah.
Because we want to run some bigger stuff. And this one can do it. Just to give you a little hint of what Papa's planning with this one, we are going to hook up the solar to it, but we're going to take this down to one of my garages, and I'm going to hook this up to a double wide refrigerator, guys, that runs at 5.4 amps. So that's about 648 watts. 648 watts, not continuous. That's what fridge, your fridge surges, then it goes down to what?
Am I going down to the garage?
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll just do that all together at once. Together both. You want to do it together both? Yeah, that's possible.
Both.
Together both. Yep. But anyhow, that's the test we're gonna do with this one, because when our power goes out, sometimes it goes out for longer than 5 hours. It's usually 4 or 5 hours, but we've had one for 3 days. So we need to have ways of charging this. And guess what, guys? Later, not in this video, we're also going to show you how to hook up a car charger for one of these units as well. I'm going to have my other son come help me hook that up to the vehicle, and we're going to do a video on that just by itself, together both, right?
Yeah.
But this one, for this video, we're going to see if it can run my fridge for several hours. I'm hoping like 10 hours, because they say it can. But we're going to find out if it can or not, guys, because it's not going to be running that many watts continuously. You know, it's going to drop down how a fridge drops down when it's not got the compressor on, but it'll be kicking on and off. I'll be pumping in some solar. I'm only going to be using the 210 watts, which I'm hoping to at least get 100 watts out of it. Pretty continuous for a few hours. And we'll see how long. Because I want to know, don't you want to know how long this will run your fridge to keep your food cool? Can it make it through a night? That's what this video is going to be about. But for now, let's go through the rest of the specs, guys, because we haven't went through them all yet. We got these. Look, what do we got here? This is a carport. Don't stick your finger in there, sir. But that is a car output, 12-volt output, and we have a 5521 output as well. They're both 10 amps, guys. We have 2 USB ports here, USB-Cs, and we got one that's 100, and we got one that's 30-watt outputs, and we got 2 USB-As that are 15-watt outputs. And we got this cool light here. Let me see. Does it work without power being on?
No.
No, it don't. We'll have to turn power on. We'll do that light here in a minute. And then, of course, you got your 6 AC outputs there as well. But what we got for inputs, sir? Let's turn it and see. Oh, it's turning around. Okay, look what we got here. This makes it awful easy, guys. You got your charger inside, so you just plug your big heavy-duty cord right in here. This thing will charge up to 1,500 watts fast charge if you want to do that. You can do that. I wouldn't do it too many awful many times. You know, this does have 4,000 cycles, and even after 4,000 cycles, it'll still be 80% capacity. So it's going to last a while, man. It's a good one. It's a good one. But anyhow, you can set in the app, which this does have, how many watts you want this to charge at. But this will go up to 1,500 watts using this, and our solar input, which also will be the input for the car charger eventually, that we're going to show, will go up to 800 watts into this one. And you can go between 12 and 60 volt inputs for this one, guys. And it actually says 72 max, I think. I think I read that somewhere, guys. But we'll go back and find that for sure, too. If you have to go over a little bit. But they want to keep between 12 and 60 volts. So that's the gist of what we have here. Let me look over. See, you just took my page away. Man, oh man. Here we go. We're back to it again. Your car charger will support 12 or 24 volts, guys, at 8 amps input. Okay. On the XT60 back there. And we already talked about the LiPo 4 and the cycles. This has all their protections, guys. It's got over voltage protection, over temperature protection, low temperature over current protection. It's got its all optimal. Is it optimal or optimal? Optimal. So you got to think about different kind of moles, I guess. Operating temperatures 20 Celsius to 30 Celsius or 68 Fahrenheit to 86 Fahrenheit is optimal, of course. They just want to be about warm like you are, right? Warm-hearted. Yeah. And then discharge, the coldest they want it to get is 14 degrees to, Fahrenheit through 113 degrees Fahrenheit as far as hot. And you got negative 10 Celsius to negative 45 Celsius. Okay. And charging temperature, same deal, 32 Fahrenheit to 113 Fahrenheit. And storage temperature between 14 degrees and 113 degrees. All right. That's that.
Now let's turn it.
Don't use this underwater, right? Not if you want to keep your warranty. Yeah, you don't want to dunk this underwater, right? We'll hook this to the phone app. Let's do that. And let's power it on and let people look at it. Go ahead, hit it. You hold it? Yep. There, look at that pretty. Look how gorgeous that is, guys. Is that gorgeous or what? It says we have 0 right now. It's thinking, I think. Yep. 50. It comes out of the box at 55%, which is about perfect. We're going to go ahead and fast charge this one for the first time. We're going to get it all the way up to 100%. This moment, let's just show it what you got to push if you want to plug something in the front. What do you push? Right there. What button does that equal? That equals your AC button. It didn't do nothing. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, that's off now. There we go. 60 hertz, it says. Now let's push the DC. It's up there. There's your DC. Now it shows all your ports. There's your 5521. Got USB ports, all that stuff, your car light, 12 volt lighter thing there, right there. Gonna turn that off. And now we're gonna push on the light. Can you reach the light? Oh! Is that bright or what? Hit it again! Oh, it's brighter! Whoa! Now it's blinking at us. Oh my! Oh, it stopped. Oh no, it's back on again! Hit it again! Whoa, wait. I think it finally stopped. Okay, shoo! I don't know if that was an SOS or what that was. That's definitely a bright light, guys. Got a really bright light. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pause everything for a moment, and I'm going to take you into my phone just like you're magically there, right?
Yeah.
We're going to zoom them right in there to see me hook up this phone app to this thingamabobber-jigger here. You ready, sir?
Yes.
Let's do it!
3, 2, 1.
Let's go to our camera. All right, now we're going to get you click on that, hit App Store if you're using an iPhone. I've already got it installed, so we're just going to hit Open. And I've already got my little 1000L hooked on here. So we're going to go ahead and add. Hit the plus button. Hit the plus button. There's the 2000L right there. So now we're going to hit Add. And where did you purchase it from? Nanyas? We're just going to go other. Next step. And nope, don't look at that. Yeah, we'll have to block this part out. And we'll hit next. Okay, now we're completing it.
2000L.
Yes, sir. Good eyes, because that is tiny, man.
Yeah.
It is teeny tiny. It's adding it.
You need magnifying glass.
A magnifying glass? You sound like Papa now with those kind of words. A magnifying glass. So you can fly in this magnifier. That would be awesome. Uh-oh.
And,
magnifier. Now that it's successfully. I can change the name here if you wanted to. It says complete. There we go. We got her. So you basically, I just skipped where it was trying to connect the Wi-Fi, guys. That's it. That's how you set it up. Now you can go in here to the app and how we want our current to look. The left one or the right one? Let's go to the left one.
The left one.
Real-time power, every input and output. Yep, set as current. Hold on, I'm sorry, sir. Now we're looking at the outputs right now, guys. Of course, we got nothing hooked up to it. But look at all these things you can go into here. Let's look at input. Now, if we were charging it, this is where I think, let's see, let's go into the settings. Here we go. So charge discharge settings. You can go in here and you can set up for normal, fast charging, or quiet. You can change your charge speed. Right now I got it set at 700. That's actually where I want it, guys. You can go lower. We're going to do 700, or you can go higher, but we're just going to confirm the 700 watts in normal mode because this is going to make your battery last longer. Energy management. Charge discharge limit setting. So you can control your charge discharge limits. Time management. Oh, you can schedule a startup, you can schedule shutdown, schedule charging, schedule discharging, all that. Energy saving mode. You can set your standby. You can set when it shuts off the AC, when it shuts off the DC. You can tell it when you want the screen to turn off. That's pretty cool. And current version, other. Beeps, you can turn the beeps on or off. You can change your homepage style. I set it at standard. It's got device information, all your MAC address and stuff, device logs. That's your basic settings, but you can literally go in here and check everything. This shows every input. Like if we were to plug a phone in here to charge it or any of that stuff on the DC part, and then your outputs go, it's all here. Yeah, if you're using AC, if you're using DC, if you're using the LED light, let's turn the light on once to see if it shows up. It's on now, see? It's on. What if we wanted to hit the other part? Oh, I just made it brighter. What if we want to go SOS? Hit SOS. Yep. Go ahead, right there. Now it's blinking at me again. It's winking at me. Go back to the first one.
This one?
Yep. Now turn it off.
How?
Yep. You did it. That's how you do it, sir. And you can power off the unit right here, too. We might as well power it off because we're going to charge it, guys. So let's go ahead and power it off. Power button right there. Yep. Confirm it. All right, guys. We have a beautiful morning. I'm going to get this solar set up down there. Get the Dabbsson hooked up to the fridge. That's what we're doing right now. It's morning, and Papa's not fully awake yet. I heard you, crows. Sounds more like a seal. This is. Oh yeah, she's good and cold. Look at the size of this thing, guys. Big fridge. Of course, this is our pool garage down here, and everything's just thrown in here at the moment. But there's the size of this fridge. It's big. There's our specs. I think I'm reading 5.3 amp. Should be less than 650 watts. Correct? We're going to get her hooked up to it. We're going to get the solar hooked up. See if we got some input coming in. And we're going to go from there. How much cord I got first. Let's open this thing all the way up. Stands out here. Not very long. Alright guys, the cord that comes with this thing is not very long. So you got to have a adapter. Extension cord, and I have a good one somewhere, but I can't find it. So we're just going to use this one. Hey guys, the fridge is connected. I had to use the extension cord to reach over here, and currently it's pulling 130 watts, so the compressor has not yet kicked in. The solar is plugged in. Just gonna have to come down and check it in a little bit, guys, see how it does. Here's what I got going on out here. I'm shading it. We got quite a bit of shade already this morning, so it's gonna take a while for that sun to get up there to give us full sun. But currently the power station is 100%, so looks like we're getting some pretty good sun. Once again, I apologize for the garage. It is a pool garage, and it has all the pool stuff in it currently. Yeah, okay. So the fridge is pulling 232 watts. Why are we not showing input? Okay, guys. I used the actual cord that came with the solar panel. And now we got solar input coming in now. So currently the fridge is pulling 112 watts and we're bringing in 125 watts. 24. I'll go out here and adjust this a little bit and see if I can get it any better. Well, I need a better cord, guys, and I don't have it. The little cheapy cord that I was using at first wasn't bringing anything in. It wasn't allowing it to work at all. So I had to shorten up my run here to the solar and use the cord that came with it. And I'm at least getting 124, right around there, 125 watts in. So we're currently bringing in more than we're putting out. But that'll change once the compressor kicks in. I just checked my device for the Bluetooth connection, and this is how far away I had to be to get connection. We are 3 hours into it. Let's see how we're doing, folks. Only down to 91%. We're still bringing in more than we're putting out right now. Of course, I haven't seen it when the compressor kicks on yet. But this fridge, man, it is a super energy saver. I mean, it's running 120 watts right now, and I'm bringing in 123. Looks like pretty steady at the moment, just off the one solar panel. It's a 210 watt panel, but of course you'd have to have everything ultimate, perfectly aligned for that to get that kind of wattage out of it. Probably still wouldn't get that much. So to get over 100 watts out of one of these is really good. Now, I got solar panels all over the property. So in a real emergency situation, guys, I would have a lot more solar hooked up to this. You can actually put 800 watts into this. So what I'm hoping for is we have quite a bit of voltage left come nighttime. But I'm not sure how it's going to work out. Currently, we've already ran 3 hours, guys. So through the daytime, you probably have no problem with this amperage of a refrigerator. Of course, this is a 5.3 amp refrigerator. It's super efficient for a big one. Look at the size of this thing. See if I can zoom you out here. This is a big double wide. It's got the two drawers down there. But this thing's just crazy efficient. And it's not being opened as much as it would be, of course, in your house. So you got to figure that factor into it as well. If you're actually using your fridge constantly throughout the day, it's going to put a bigger draw on this. But this is just a basic test, guys, just to give you an idea. I've always wondered, can you run a refrigerator off of one of these? And I finally got one that's big enough, this Dabbsson 2000L, with the 2,048 watt hours of LiPo 4 battery in it, that could actually run a fridge for a period of time. This would give me a good idea if literally you can hook this thing up before you go to bed at night. Will it still be running in the morning? Or will it at least run your fridge long enough to where you don't lose your food and come morning you can recharge this? Because you can actually hook this up to your car too, guys. Even without this special car charger, which I am going to show in another video. But you can literally just use the adapter cord they give to you, hook this up to your car, and charge this with your car as well. Maybe hook solar up to it and run your car for a while to get it up to the percentage you need to get it up to run your product throughout the day. But so far, I'm just loving this thing, and I can't believe we're at 91%. If I would have had the solar hooked up properly sooner, I'm sure we'd be even higher, guys, because we're barely losing anything. So we're really only losing when the compressor kicks in. If you can use this as a UPS backup too. You can keep this powered on, have your fridge plugged into this, or whatever other device you want plugged into this, and then when the power cuts off, this kicks on, and it kicks on fast enough that you're not harming your device. Your device barely even notices that there was a loss of power. So this is also a UPS, guys. And we have pass-through of all sorts, so we could charge this as we're using it as well. Just think if we had just 2 of these panels hooked up, guys. We're at 90%, guys. This thing is just really doing great. So what I think I'm going to do, since I only have the one solar panel out there hooked up to it right now, I was just curious, can this thing maintain running this size of a refrigerator basically all day long? That's how we're going to look at this first test. And then what I'm going to do once the sun goes down, because we won't be getting any more solar input, I'm just going to go ahead and charge this thing all the way up, fast charge it up to 100%, and then we're going to hook the fridge back up to it here, and we're going to see if this device will get us all the way through the night to the morning to where the sun comes back up again. And then this will give you a good idea, probably, if you had 2 or 3 of these solar panels hooked up, you would actually be able to maintain. You'd be able to go days running it this way. If this device, if this power station can run this fridge all throughout the night and then recover from solar the next day, that's basically what this test is about. Right now, with just this one panel hooked up, it's showing me that we can get through a day. We're putting in enough solar, even though it is draining slowly. We'll make it all through the day without this thing running all the way down. But it's not really enough solar to get us through a 24-hour period, if you understand what I'm saying. We would need more panels for that. Something else I wanted to mention, you see how we're at 0 watts going out right now. The fridge has got up to temperature, and this fridge is so efficient, it basically uses no juice while it's at temperature, which is great. And so right now we're pumping in 125 watts, making up some of that loss. Of course, then when the compressor kicks in, it'll take it down a little bit, but we're only losing like a percentage an hour, which is really great, because I went the first couple hours without having solar hooked up. I didn't realize that it wasn't working, and then I changed a couple cords, now the solar's working. So I mean, I think we're just running really well. So if you were to actually hook up a couple of these, 2 or 3 of them, you'd probably be able to keep this process going for days. That's what it's looking like to me. Without doing the actual math of it, sir, I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm just showing the real life situation. If I plug this into this, will it run that? That's the test I'm doing, sir. And that's as technical as I'm going to get. But it looks to me like it will do so. Okay, guys, we are exactly 5 hours into the test here. And we're losing our sun on the panel now, because we're located here and I can't get it any farther away. All right, guys, I was able to reposition the panels out there to face this direction. So I'm going to get a little bit more good sun here, probably about another hour. And then that'll be the end of that. The unit over by the door now, so I can get a little bit more, get a little bit more sun out of it. So now we're back up to 113 watts going in, 91 going out currently, until the compressor kicks in, of course. As we can see, the sun is gone and I've lost the range. So we're probably not getting much solar right now, 31. We're still only down to 84%, guys, and we're showing 9 hours remaining. Now it's popped up to 10, 10 hours. I don't think we're gonna have any problem getting 10 hours out of this. I think at this point, the test has went well enough for me to see that just by hooking up even one of these 210 watt solar panel kits here, this is the Dabbsson one that comes along, that you can get along with your actual power station. If you just hook up one of these and run it throughout the day during the power outage, you can run many devices. You could run a large refrigerator, like I showed with this, or you could run a bunch of little things. Keep lights going, you could make your pot of coffee, your toast, things of that sort, run your microwave even, for short periods of time. And you can replenish the juice using solar. Of course, the more solar panels you have, the better it's going to work. And if it's not enough, by the time nightfall hits, you can hook it up to your car. Plug it right into the 12 volt cigarette lighter port, and the other, with the included adapter that they send with it, plugs right in the back there to the XT60 port, and you can help charge this a little faster when you're having power outages. Of course, you'll have to run your gas engine. Yes, I could run it for 10 hours more, probably a little bit less, but even just a few more hours would have exceeded my expectations for this. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and charge this fully up. I'm going to wait until about 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going to plug the fridge back into it, and we're going to see if this gets us till morning. But all in all, this is just a great little power station, guys. 41 pounds. You can move this around nice and easy. You could use this for all kinds of things. Outside parties, you can hook it up. You hook up a little PA to it if you needed to. You can run, I got a smaller fridge in my room that I literally could run probably for days off of this. It only runs off of 1 amp, so there'd be no problem running that. But this right here does pretty much everything you would need for your home. I got my panel set up for the morning sun, which will be coming up right through there. It's plugged into the back still. I've also plugged in shore power now, which I just have a extension cord running up to power, shore power. And we're currently bringing in 790 or 703 watts, I should say, 696 to 703 watts. I think I'm going to go ahead and kick it up to fast charge just for test purposes here. We still have the fridge connected, so what I have here is a simulation of a power outage. So if the power goes out, which we will unplug it here at about 10 o'clock, it's going to simulate the power going out for this refrigerator, and we'll be running just strictly off of the power station's battery. Okay guys, I just kicked it up to fast charge. You can actually kick it up to max if you needed to. I got plenty of time, so I'm not going to kick it all the way up to max, which would be 1500 watts. You can hear the fan running, barely. Maybe through the phone it is a little louder, but to my ears, it's really quiet, guys. It's one of the most quiet fans I've heard on the power station. I'm just liking this thing a lot so far. It's really impressing me. So we're gonna get it fully charged. 10 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna come down and simulate a power outage, and we're gonna see if we can make it till morning, guys. All right, guys. Here we go out to the spooky pool garage, 10 o'clock at night, to simulate a power outage, but with the lights on. Can you tell we got swimming pool stuff everywhere? We've got to unplug the power going to this device. This is going to act like a power outage. Are we ready? Bam. We are running off of just the device here now. How do I know this? Because the lights are on. Let's see what the temperature of the fridge is. 37 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is kept cold, but we have been using it as a UPS. Up to this point, it's been used as a UPS. Compressor hasn't kicked in. It's actually at temperature, so it's using 0 watts. I don't even know how that's possible. You think just to run, certain basic stuff, it'd be showing something, but maybe it's too low to actually show up on here. But it is 10 o'clock at night, slightly after now, and we're gonna let this run, hopefully all night long. And the sun's gonna come peeking up over the trees at about 8. 7:30 it comes up, but it won't reach the top of the trees till about 8 or so. And we'll start getting input. So we have 30, 40%, something like that left come morning. And then by the time I get out here, it'll still be gone. And then this will have served its purpose. Because if this can last basically a whole night long, just running off the battery bank, and then I can charge it back up with solar the next day, can unplug my fridge from it, that type of thing during power outages, because my fridge could sit for a few hours and not lose too much temperature as long as people aren't going in and out of it. This would give me time to get this thing charged back up. I can hook it up to the car, I can hook it up to solar, get it charged back up, and be prepared for the next evening. That's the plan for it. Anyhow, we're gonna let it run there. It hasn't even kicked on even one time since I've been standing here. It is plugged in, guys. And this was my cable. This was my shore power cable. The green cable is going to the refrigerator back behind the fridge there. And we have power on it. This is not a trick. I really don't get how it doesn't use some wattage at some point, but it just seems like it shuts itself down to a point, but yet you can still see the lights. These little lights must not use much. Anyhow, it will kick on here at some point. Hopefully the Dabbsson 2000L will make it through the night. We will see. Okay guys, this is the next morning. We're heading down to see if there's any juice left in the Dabbsson 2000L. Got the solar panels up, but as you can see, the sun is just barely cresting the trees here, so it's not going to be doing too much just yet, if anything. Let's see if we got any juice left at all. That's a good sign. Yeah, that's a good sign. Let's see here. See if it stayed cold. 37 degrees, guys. Stayed right at it. All right, let's see what we got here. 38% left. 38% left. We're just bringing in 1 watt of solar, 3 watts of solar. So the solar is just now starting to come in. As you can see, the sun is just popping up over the trees, just starting to hit the solar panel. It's barely tweaking it, but that's good enough for me, guys. So it's been over 10 hours. It is currently 8:30 something in the morning. And I started this at 10 o'clock at night. So this Dabbsson 2000L can absolutely save you. Absolutely help you out and save your food during the power outage. And then the next day, as you can see, the sun is literally coming up right now, and look, we can see the solar just starting to get some juice in there. We're up to 6-7 watts. You can make it through the night to the next morning to start charging this up. And you literally could go ahead and unplug your refrigerator for a few hours. You know, 3, 4, 5 hours, something like that. You can unplug your fridge, keep an eye on the temperature on it, and just let the sun start charging this thing back up. Here comes the sun. It's coming up. So really, this thing has done exactly what I want it to do. It's performed just as well as I thought and hoped it would. And I'm sure a lot of you have wondered, can it really do that? Can this thing run something as big as a refrigerator for long periods of time so that you could save your food during a power outage? And the answer is absolutely yes, it can. We're back here with our good buddy Jackson. Say hi, Jackson.
Hi.
What do you think of the Dabbsson 2000L? What do we think of it?
It's pretty cool. It's more power.
And
it has easy carrying handles.
yes, sir. And all around, it just flat out looks cool, don't it?
Yeah.
And unplug the power to simulate a power outage and use this as a UPS. So the power just went straight through. The fridge never did shut off. And it ran for over 10 hours, actually, by the time I got down there this morning. And the sun was just starting to hit the solar panels. We was barely trickling in some power. I was able to get at least 10 hours if we had a power outage, and probably longer, because you literally could take this thing and plug it into your vehicle and charge it for a while too, while you're solar charging it at the same time. This does have pass-through as well, so you can use it while you're charging. For the size of this, the ease of use, it's got an app that allows you to do everything you want to do with it. This is just a little powerhouse for something that's big bang for your buck, that you can run just about everything you need to run in your house off of this. You know, depending on how long you need to run it, you can do it with this thing, and you can get juice put back into it pretty fast.
Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on the notifications about the new